Hi. I'm bad at keeping promises. I'm very bad at keeping promises. We all know this. I know in my last video, I said that after I moved, I was gonna work on episode 7. Then I never did because I was miserable where I was and just did not have any motivation for anything, like at all. So I never did. And because I was so miserable, I moved again, and then I fell out of Beyblade for a while, out of nowhere, for no given reason. Literally, I kind of just fell out of it. And now, again, out of nowhere, with no given reason, I have fallen back into it at 100 miles per hour. So here we are. And I was thinking to myself last night, I was like, it's been a year, almost a year, since I said I was gonna work on episode 7, and I never have. I should probably do that. And then it occurred to me last night when I was thinking about this. This is my old laptop because I got a new one because I know in my last video I said I'm going to work on it once I got a better laptop so I could have a better editing system and everything. Well, I have the new laptop. I am currently making this video from it. This is my old laptop. This is where everything is stored. I mention this because everything is stored on this laptop. I would have to, I had my editing software, both of them. One that I was using for a while until it started glitching out on me, and one I had downloaded before that one that I didn't like, so I didn't use, and got the other one, and then the other one stopped working out on me, so I had to go back to the other one and like learn how to do that one, and that definitely took a while. So I have those on there. I have all the pictures, all of the music, and the entire plot. And I mean the entire plot, all in this computer. And I know what you're thinking, Artemis, you put so much time and effort and this whole tangent on putting all this effort into getting a new computer so you could make these episodes better and more enjoyable. And yes, I know. And typically I stick to my tangents like that, but let me tell you, being an adult sucks. I say this because, back then, while I had a job, it was mostly a part-time job, and I still had time to do things at least during the day before I went to said job when I was still working there. And then for a while, and this was one of the reasons why I didn't have motivation, when I lived in that place that I was so miserable at for 3 months straight, I tried applying for jobs and no one got back to me, so that made me lose even more motivation because I was like, oh great, I don't have a job anymore. I'm trying to get a job, no one's getting back to me, so now I don't have motivation to do anything. So there's another excuse for that. So now that I am back to having a job, and it is a full-time job now, I get like 40 hours a week pretty much. Which I know doesn't seem like a lot, but when I compare it to what I used to work, it is. And I'm dealing with people all day, every single day, because I am a host / to-go host at a restaurant. So I deal with people on the daily. And as someone who is relatively pretty introverted, it's a lot. Being an adult sucks. So therefore, I'm gonna save myself some time and some energy and just keep using this to make the episodes. I didn't need to go into that whole tangent to explain that, but I did. Then again, tangents is something we're used to here. However, I had a very unprompted idea earlier while I was getting ready for work. I had an idea of just like, you know what? Because these episodes already take me like 5 months to get out, why don't I sprinkle a little something something in between to give my channel more content, and so you guys don't have to wait forever to have said content. was this unhinged, not really unhinged, but just, what was this idea, pretty much? Well, that idea is, because I have not watched Beyblade in forever, it has been quite literally like 3, maybe like coming on 4 years since I've actively sat down and watched the Metal Fight Beyblade series in its entirety. It's been a very, very long time. The most I've done is like think about a few clips here and there, or like see a few clips of something on like Tumblr or Instagram or like something like that. It's been very long since I have actively sat down and watched this series. So I figured, why not make a series where I sit down once this is going on this computer when I say this, but once I get a software that I can do this with, so I probably will be looking tonight. But I'll make a series. I had the idea of just making a series of just me sitting down after so many years and just watching the Metal Fight Beyblade series in its entirety. Fusion, Master, and Fury, and maybe I'll even throw Shogun Steel in there for shits and giggles. Because this isn't just a Beyblade only channel, as much as it looks like, if you scroll back you'll find a few Ninjago videos. But because this isn't a Beyblade only channel, despite what it looks like, and because Ninjago is a small part of this channel, I'll sit down and rewatch Ninjago in its entirety. Maybe its entirety, too. And I'll probably throw in maybe a few other series that I grew up with. I'll probably end up throwing I'll throw in Yu-Gi-Oh! Here and there, probably. And who knows? Maybe I'll throw in series that I hadn't watched yet. Maybe I'll throw in some of the other Yu-Gi-Oh! Series. Maybe I'll throw in the original Beyblade series. Who knows yet? Still debating on that one. But for those two, specifically for Metal Fight and for Ninjago, definitely going to be ones that I sit down and rewatch, because it's been a while. Not so much for Ninjago, because I kind of fell into that out of nowhere earlier this year, and I started rewatching it, and then I stopped because I got distracted with, what did I get distracted with? I think I got distracted with either Fairy Tail, One Piece. I gotta look, hold on. You know what, now that I think about it, knowing me, it was most definitely probably Attack on Titan. It was... I got my Crunchyroll pulled up to prove it. It was Bungo Stray Dogs, Dragon Ball, Ghost Stories, and Attack on Titan. So I was kind of right. Yeah, those are an update and a thing I came up with to have more content on this channel. I'm gonna work tomorrow, so who knows, maybe I'll actually work on episode 7 tonight. Gotta charge this though, which means I have to find the charger. Yeah, and I'll probably end up working on it when I'm on the phone with my girlfriend tonight, so who knows? We'll see. I promise this time, now that I'm in a Beyblade kick, episode 7 will be remade. Can't promise when it'll come out, but I can tell you that it will be remade, and I will be working on it when I'm not at my job, obviously, and when I'm not exhausted from my job. And there's also me sitting down and rewatching these series, because I have not in so long. So, more on that another time. But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna say it feels really, really good to be back. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.